Once I got involved with Blue Sky and Edgar and Johnny, it was really something to be able to just relax and go, this is what I like, this has meaning to me, and this is what I listen to. And if you don't, what's the matter with you?
It's interesting you say this is something that has meaning. What do you mean with that?
It's just like, I like the sound of the guitars. I like what it's about. It's not depressing. In a lot of ways, blues is very uplifting because you get out the problem you have. You say it. You get it off your chest. So it's really kind of cool, and then you get to really express yourself like this in your solos and things. It was way more expressive than most other forms of music, and usually not contrived in any way. Music can be very contrived, especially hit music and things like that. Though, we could argue that you put a big band together, it can be contrived. And white guys playing blues can be contrived, unless you really feel it. I learned how to play. You wanted to learn how to play like players. The players I listened to all talk about blues and all this other stuff. And you start, well, what did they listen to? They obviously don't listen to the Beatles. They're listening to something else. What is it? And so that led me back. And the first time I heard a 12-bar blues, I was just, that's it. That's what I like. That's amazing, because it didn't have all that rushing, that's just this angry bumblebee stuff. It was very deliberate. It was in the pocket. It sat. You could relax and listen to it and go, whoa, what did that guy just do?
So which year did you meet Muddy Waters, when you had that encounter?
5, 6.
So you worked with... You was a sound engineer then?
Yeah, I was a sound engineer for a bar called My Father's Place, and I mixed everybody imaginable there. It was on Long Island. And then I got a job working for Edgar Winter. Actually, I wanted to work for Johnny, and I knew Johnny's guitar tech. He's his stage guy, his roadie. And he said, come to a rehearsal. So I did. I just wanted to get away from the bar bands, and I needed to get away because the band that I was working for was breaking up. And he opened for Rick Derringer. Rock and roll, and he said, come to rehearsal. We're rehearsing on Thursday in the city. Show up. And I did. He goes, I need a guy to do bass for John Paris, and you maybe can do that. So come. So I did, and I went to a couple of rehearsals, and Teddy Slater saw me and said, Johnny doesn't need anybody, but Edgar does. You want to work for Edgar? And I was like, yeah!
When did you come to Woodstock?
About 7 years ago. I moved up here. I came to Woodstock in the 70s and recorded at the Bearsville studio up on the hill, which was really kind of cool because the Stones were in and out. We'd come in and record in between their little world. And it was really a lot of fun. So to come back and reconnect with a lot of those people was great. It's just a great thing to do.
So did you come here in '69 for the music festival?
No, I was in my teens. In '69, I was 15, and I was going to the Plainview pool every day. And all my friends were lifeguards, and they disappeared for the weekend. I was like, well, where'd they go? And then I'm hearing, the thruway's closed, and all this stuff. I'm like, what? It's like, oh yeah, like all these guys, they went to Woodstock. I was like, they did? So they came back like that Monday or something, and I was like, what's going on? And it was kind of funny. But after Woodstock, a lot of things changed. A lot of bands really kind of made it into their own. And there were people, like Johnny played at Woodstock, and you'd never know it because for some reason his manager told him when they were making the movie, don't be in the movie, don't be in it, it's going to flop. John was really a big star. When he came to New York, he was paid a lot of money. He signed a contract for more money than anybody had ever been signed for with Capitol Records. So it was very important, I guess, for his management to guard his position. So to be in a movie that wasn't going to do great or something didn't make sense. They were all, like Shep was saying, the managers all look to manage things and get things going in directions that are positive for the artist and positive for business. Because they're thinking business, the artist is thinking playing, and there's sort of a gap. And Johnny was just so unbelievable live that I started comparing everything to him. And it just became a point of focus for me, and that took me deep into blues and getting an idea of how it goes together, how blues turned into rock. Who knows that? You listen to the Muddy piece, you go, well, how did that become rock? I don't get it. But the phrasing is there, the positions are there, it's pretty much the same. But as it got more and more fiery, you can see what Johnny did with it. And then even some of Johnny's records are so perfectly bluesy. Progressive Blues Experiment, Nothing But the Blues. He captured those sounds that the old guys had, but did it in a modern recording so that it was even more intense.
It's fascinating because it's all like about the feeling,
it's about the gut.
This area, right? So, and that's probably the transition to rock and roll is a physical
That's what people
connection.
Say, well, what do you like? And I use Edgar's description of what Johnny liked. It's just gut bucket backroom blues. It's raw. It's just raw. You have to be prepared for that. Because it's the art form in its essence. It's the guy and the guitar and bang. Listen to Robert Johnson. You listen to, Lightning Hopkins. Some of the Lightning Hopkins records are amazing. Because John Lee Hooker is the guitar player in Lightning's band. It's John Lee Hooker and Lightning Hopkins. Oh my God, what am I listening to?
So not anymore with blues because
blues comes and goes. I study it, I love it, I listen to it. It's what gets me going.